Have you ever found yourself so captivated by a quest that you couldn't let it go, even when it seemed impossible? Um, First, a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It helps out more than you know. Um, Now let's dive in. The Treasure Hunter, directed by Giacomo Dex, journeys to the heart of obsession, loss, and resilience. Inspired by local lore, Jack, a young man funded by his father, ventures into the jungles of the Philippines, chasing whispers that tell of treasures buried during World War II back the Japanese army. His search, a perilous mix of determination and recklessness, unfolds through a lens that captures both the adventure and the price of chasing dreams too far. Millions of dollars funneled into excavations, intricate underground caves, and unsteady tunnels carved by earthquakes. Gex, the filmmaker documenting the journey, often found himself face to face with risks. From venomous king cobras lurking in the dense jungle to the unpredictable, quick shattered rock formations threatening collapse, but driven by the need to capture every moment. He often forgot the dangers around him, lost in the framing of a shot, only sometimes jolted back into reality by damp cave floors or fleeting thoughts of hidden snake nests. As Jack's relentless treasure hunt continued, it morphed from fascination into obsession, like an addiction no one around him could ignore. Gex, torn between his duties as a filmmaker and his responsibilities as a friend, urged Jack to reconsider, even suggesting therapy at times. Yet the quest persisted, its power fascinating and maddening for everyone involved. Uh, Documenting it offered Dex an ethical challenge. Was it right to keep filming a man spiraling deeper into a self-destructive obsession? But like a moth to a flame, he stayed uh, capturing both the unraveling and the hope buried within it. Jack's determination evoked echoes of Werner Herzog's Fitzcarraldo, a film that, according to Gex, profoundly influenced his growth as a filmmaker. The parallels in imagery and spirit lives tangled in seemingly futile pursuits that meant everything to the dreamers themselves were impossible to ignore, where Dex admitted that whenever his own resolve wavered, he reminded himself if Herzog could drag a steamship over a mountain, anything could be achieved. And things took an emotional turn when Jack's father, whose financial backing had sustained the hunt, became intertwined with the film's storyline. And initially reluctant to be on camera, the older man, with his way presence and stark vulnerability, transformed the narrative's scope. Yet tragedy loomed. Um, 2 weeks before Jack's planned to visit Jack's father for a follow-up interview, Jack delivered devastating news. His father had passed away 2 weeks before Jack. Oddly enough, this moment tied the story together. Vex had been warned repeatedly without an ending. There was no film. But Jack's father's death brought closure, completing the emotional arc of the film. And with his father gone, Jack seemed to shed the obsessive weight that had dictated his life, emerging as a freer, more independent man. For Gex, watching his friend find peace felt both bittersweet and redemptive. It begs the question, maybe the greatest treasure Jack found was his own sense of self. Or, as Gex humorously puts it, at least now Jack can finally stop digging holes his neighbors were starting to think he was tunneling for a career in underground parking. And with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time, see you next time.